Right, so because of the double game week this week, I'm just going to quickly touch on the amazing comeback that was the 3-2 win against Norwich. First half, boy oh boy, were we bad. We were bad, and I mean bad. But if you'd have watched the EFL highlights, you wouldn't notice that because for some reason the EFL favoured us and showed like one highlight from Norwich in the first half. Somerville second. Mwah. 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 Stunning. Beautiful. He's really coming into his own now with Somerville. The third, again, he's coming into his own. I've got different opinions to some people on Somerville. His final third is still questionable, but what is it, 21? 21, yeah, he's still 21, so I mean, let him cook. Let him have a bit of time.
He hasn't snaked him yet.
No, that's what I mean. He was linked. Fucking hell. Funnily enough, Everton and Crystal Palace have been looking at him. Fuck off.
Always them two.
I know, that's what I mean. It's always them two. The thing is, it was linked. It was linked with moves away in the summer. Unofficial reports that we turned down bids. Did he force a move? No. Did he kick up a fuss? No. What did he do? He got his head down. He didn't sliver around. Didn't mourn. He just got his head down and he's doing fucking bits. So Somerville, you're a fucking good lad in my book. Yeah, that second half against Norwich was a real joy to behold, but it shouldn't have come to that. Which should lead onto last night, which was, funnily enough, a game that I did attend. If you follow my communities tab, you will have seen that I was in a wet, windy Wednesday night in Stoke. Fucking hell. This has got to have been one of the worst games I have ever watched in any form, any level of football. What's his name? Is it Jaden Anthony? Yeah, Jaden Anthony was abysmal. Snaky Boy was pretty much double covered all game, so he couldn't really do it. Pirot, I don't understand the fascination with sitting him deep. It showed later on when Violin Boy come on that when Rutter is sat deep, it is better. I feel like Pirot is so much better playing off the last shoulder or backing up against the defenders. I don't like him playing as a number 10 role. It's not for me. Who else did we have? The whole Archie Gray at right back is baffling me at this point. Why? Him and Ampadu all pre-season and the first few games of the season were terrific. Both of their range of passing. Archie might be let down a little bit on his physicality, but he's fucking 17 and he's 6 stone wet through. If he gets a bit of muscle, but again, he's 17. Bleed him now. Let him understand how physical the game is. Why? My first thought was that playing him at right back to ease his minutes and the physicality that it's going to encounter because he plays a holding midfielder, centre midfielder. He is not a right back. He is in no way, shape, or form ever played right back. He's not got a defensive mindset in that way. He can't show off his ball control. He can't show off his range of passing. You can tell, but when it comes to overlapping or underlapping with the winger who was Snaky Boy last night, that it just doesn't work. He doesn't understand where to go because he's not a right back. We played Gruev. We played Gruev at centre mid last night. I didn't think it was too bad. Other people have disagreed. If those people are watching, fuck you. He got stuck in. That's all I asked for a player who was playing holding midfielder. And then when Gruev come off, we played Archie in like a back three, and I'm like, this is just baffling me at this point. If you're doing it to lessen the physicality of it encounters throughout the season, just don't play him. Bring him off the bench. Don't put him in, because for me, it's going to shake his confidence. When he's that young and clearly that talented, don't do that. Keep him next to Ampadu, and I think we're fine in that midfield area. The defensive areas are still a weird area. Strike, since he got the armband, has been coming into his own again, becoming Strike before he got the haircut, which was a dominant physical centre half, which is great to see. Roden played Mare last night. There were a few times when he... what's the word? A few times when he made the correct decisions, and other times when he didn't make the correct decisions. We've got a right back playing at left back. We've got centre mid playing at right back. We've got two right backs on the bench. For me, Shackleton at right back. I hate to say it, Byram at left back. Byram's still doing bits at left back, but he's not a left back. When he got to the edge of a box or the byline yesterday, he always had to cut in because he's not got left foot. He can't cross. So we need a left back, but we've needed a left back for decades, basically. It's very strange. There's things that I like and there's things that I don't like about the team. Last night was vile. It was awful. When Violin Boy come on, when he went down for the penalty, that he literally ran into the box, the defender slid, he looked down at the defender, looked up, he could have shot and could have scored, but decided to go down. Apparently, he wasn't supposed to take the penalty, and then grabbed the ball and says, I am taking the penalty. Every Leeds fan around me sighed and turned around when they saw he was taking a penalty, because they knew what was going to happen. You cannot flog a dead horse. The whole thing of let him get a penalty, let him score the penalty, it'll boost his confidence. No. Stop it. Stop. Okay? Just stop. Bamford skied a penalty, and from that point on, you could really tell that the Spurs fans who were actually in that stadium for the full 90 minutes turned up on the 75th minute, and then Stoke went down the other end and scored. It was a fluky goal, or an unfortunate goal. It come off the crossbar, hit Strike's shoulder/back, and rebounded into the goal. But after that penalty miss, Stoke really were like penning us into his own half, if not final third. So neither team deserved to win. They both played appalling. Bamford received absolute disgraceful hatred after the full time. I would have joined him myself, but I was out on the whole Bamford thing years ago, and I mean years ago. So I'm ahead of the curve, as always. I'm always right. It hurts to say, but yeah, we didn't deserve to win it. I don't really want to say Stoke did, but it is what it is. We currently sit, where are we? I think we still sit third. Yeah, we still sit third. So Leicester are top with 36 points. Ipswich 31 points. And a huge gap down to 22 points, where you have us and Preston, we are third, they are fourth. Southampton 5th on 21. 6th is West Brom with 20. There's actually 4 teams sat on 20 points. You have West Brom, Cardiff, Hull, and Middlesbrough. Fucking hell, they've climbed the ladder, aren't they? Yes, so that's where we currently sit, and we have a West Yorkshire derby on Saturday, 12:30 kickoff, early kickoff against the Dog Bobberers. For those of you who don't know, that's Huddersfield. That is Lank on Leeds. Not really a lot else to say. I hope we win on Saturday, but it don't really matter at this point.